A real ID is now required for domestic air travel and to enter federal facilities. Transportation reporter Elijah Westbrook is live at LaGuardia Airport with what you need to know and hearing from travelers on the first day of the enforcement. Elijah.
Hey there, good afternoon to you, Cindy. So we are now halfway through the day, and we started running into some travelers who say they experienced a bit of a hiccup as they were trying to get through the TSA check-in process. In fact, we spoke with a man who said he did not have a real ID or a secondary form of identification at the time. And so as we've been telling our viewers, without it, you could experience some issues like these people you're about to hear from.
They mentioned you moved to a separate line because then you had to go to additional, they're gonna check your stuff, which is so funny because it's like, oh, so if I have a star, you're gonna make me go through additional identification.
Angelo Dixon, who just came back from Fort Lauderdale Wednesday morning, was definitely perplexed when he went through security there before hopping on a flight to LaGuardia. He didn't have a real ID or a backup form of identification to get through security. How long was that experience about?
20 minutes. I'm so confused because my thing is that they just sent me this ID last year, and then why would you send me a new ID, state ID, if you knew that domestically you can't have this?
Well, we had to break it to him that regardless of the DMV sending an updated ID once the old one expires, you still have to apply for the real ID to fly domestically. It's this star you see here in the top right corner that differentiates it. Without it, travelers like Angela will be asked to move to a separate line within the TSA screening process. It's there officials say you'll likely be asked to verify your identity through additional screening. We're told you might also experience delays and potentially be denied access to the checkpoint if your identity cannot be confirmed. It's advised for now that you get to the airport 3 hours prior to your scheduled flight if you feel you might be in that situation.
It was a hassle.
Yeah.
It was a hassle.
This woman flying from Miami says she did have her real ID, but for some reason TSA flagged it and made her get on that separate line as well.
I wasn't upset at them, just the system. He said maybe the system was down and go back to the counter, come back again. The counter was very busy. And she told me, I did everything for you. What do you want from me?
TSA says more staff will be in place to handle potential crowds and helping people like she and Angelo who didn't have the greatest travel experience today. And back out here live, just keep in mind that a real ID is also required to enter a federal facility. We're being told it's a very similar process, just like how it is here at the airport. And that is where we are reporting live from this afternoon. This is LaGuardia Airport. Elijah Westbrook, CBS News, New York.
Elijah, thank you.